Cool, so you kind of set out with the intention of doing an album, and you're doing 2 kind of longer EPs, I guess, splitting into 2. How has it all kind of come about, like that stuff?
Ooh.
Good question.
Frank Turner.
Yeah.
I thought it was called a shit, personally.
Yeah. Frank Turner.
Since he moved quite local, we managed to get in touch with him.
Yeah.
He jumped at the chance there, didn't he?
Yeah.
We asked him if he wanted to record an album for us, and he actually jumped at it, which was really nice. And yeah, go on.
And and then we recorded around Christmas time, just before Christmas time. There was a bit of COVID going around, so like Lewis got stopped halfway through recording, pretty much, didn't you?
Yeah. I did my drum recordings, and then found out next day I had COVID.
Yeah. So that wasn't great.
Yeah. Lucky you didn't get it.
No. So we carried on. There was me and Frank, weren't there, in a room for about 3 days, 2 days doing the other bits, and then we all
isolating for 10 days.
You were.
Yeah.
But then we all came back together in January, and finished it off.
Stand up! Speak out! What have you got to say? Stand up! Speak out! You're gonna die someday! Woo! Got it!
And then basically we had this record that we thought was going to be a full album, and sort of said, what do we do next, Frank? Like, what would you recommend? Like, should we self-release? Should we like take it to someone? Is there anyone that you can recommend?
He helped us with that, didn't he?
And he
passed us forward to somebody.
There was a few record labels that like big time, but indie labels that we like. So we loved like Fat Records, Hellcat, like some of the that have got like the big
Indie
punk bands,
side,
who we like love. And I just said, like, is there any chance you think that we would ever get on anything like that, or is that thinking too big? Like, should we go for someone else? And he was like, Frank said, I'll send it to Fat Mike if you want.
Alright, so let's talk about the Meffs.
And we were like, nah, it's all right.
He came back in. God
Like
knows how quick. He was like, yeah, he's really interested. I was like, okay. I thought it was a joke.
What do we do now?
You fucking serious?
And then we got copied into an email that just said like, cool, I like this band.
A week or so later we were having a Zoom chat with Fat Mike, and
hell yeah,
we upstairs at my work, and it's like, okay, this is happening.
And then he went and got a sandwich, and then
he got a sandwich and left us. Yeah, lots of sandwich.
He loves like a sandwich. He always has a sandwich. Yeah, you like a sandwich.
I love a sandwich.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Don't know.
I was raised in a town, I was raised, never saw, never thought there were any other ways. I was raised in a town, I was raised.
Can you see him in the back? It's the thing with the blue and yellow coat on. Look at that walk. That's a really strong walk.
How did the actual recording itself go, you think?
Barley, me getting COVID actually went really well.
Yeah, it was sick, wasn't it?
Yeah, we got most of it done in that week that we had booked, and then we just went back for, was it the final bits? Was literally my backing vocals, really, wasn't it?
I missed the woo.
Yeah, bar the COVID, really well.
Yeah, but yeah, really well.
Yeah.
I managed to get the drums, because I did feel a little bit groggy, didn't I, the day I was drumming, and I managed to get through it just about.
But with a click track as well for the first time, we've never recorded to a click.
If you're a professional, you should be able to do it, but I'm not a professional, so it was a struggle for me, and we've never done it before.
Oh, we did that quick though. That was done in a day. Your drums were done in a day. That is pretty impressive. Like a whole 11 tracks of drums done in a day to a click track.
Half-ass in here.
Yeah, no way.
Quick and easy.
I've heard that about you.
Whoa.
Wear a dress, but not too short. Go to church, but don't get caught. Have a drink to hide the shakes. Be a fake, we're all fakes. Be a lady, be a man. Be a masculine man. Don't be fluid, don't be none. Oh, it's all a bit of fun.
We came back and we had Dead in the City and No.
Oh yes, we did. Yeah. Late editions.
And I actually left my amp and everything there, didn't I?
Yeah.
At Frank's
Well,
for
my
the whole
drums there as
time,
well, didn't
and
I?
your drums were there.
Yeah.
He was just like, leave them set up because he was going away or something. We knew we'd have to come back. Yeah, and then we wrote those 2 new songs, and they're bangers as well.
They're fun
They
to
are,
play.
aren't they?
Yeah. So that's 2. You're welcome, by the way, if you listen to those.
Yeah, you're welcome. We know they're good. So yeah, we actually did have time to write those, so that was really good. And again, we recorded them really quick.
Yeah.
It was just like easy.
And we even managed to get Frank to sing on one of them.
We did. And we managed to get another guy. What's his name? Jonathan.
That's. Yeah.
Didsy.
Good photographer.
Yeah, he's alright.
You heard of him?
He's not bad.
Knob.
He's a
knob.
kiddy. Yeah, he managed to sing on some as well. Backing.
Sing might be overstating.
I mean, shout.
Surprised me. Belted.
And I think that, like, if we just at the end of it are kind of like, so there's no future. Wow. No future!
How did you find kind of working with Frank on the recording?
It was bloody amazing.
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
it was. It was insane.
He's not only just great, he was constantly coming up with little ideas. So obviously he was well into it.
Yeah.
Otherwise he would have just pressed record and
Yeah.
let it happen. But yeah, he was brilliant. He was so chill.
Yeah.
One of the nicest people you'll meet.
Yeah.
Also one of the hardest working people in music.
Yeah. No question.
So it was
there.
a pleasure to work with him.
It was working with a producer, which was great because he did produce it. Essentially,
Yeah.
he literally did everything to help. So that's great.
We've got some big names on this album now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Frank Town and Fat Mike.
Hell yeah.
I went too far. Never go too far. You're just the same. Look at you. Look at you. You're just the same.
So it's coming out on record as well, isn't it? Like you actually get a physical version.
Vinyl.
Oh yeah, we've had the test pressings.
Two sides.
Yeah.
Signs or sides?
2 sides.
2 sides.
2 records.
Yeah, we've had
2
test
sides.
pressings. You've played yours.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to touch mine.
No.
I think I'm going to leave it. I don't know what to do with it. I mean, I don't have a vinyl player, unfortunately.
Yeah. But it's going to be worth probably. It's probably about $1 million next year, I reckon. Those
Yeah,
test
something
pressings.
like that. $1 million.
$1 million each.
Pesetas.
Yeah, $1 million pesetas next year. So they are sounding really good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fuck it. To be honest, I think we got this. Somebody, I think it was the people on Meffs was just like, they're the loudest band.
That's funny you say that.
Yeah, like louder than the other bands.